Hello. Welcome to ComeDy&D. 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 Hello. Roll the intro. Thank you for coming.
Because there's a jizz mop
Yes.
attacking.
Hi. Hello. Thank you for coming for ComeDy&D colon expedition to the north. My name's Hayden. I'm the DM. Kevin, who are you?
Hi, I'm Kevin. I play Ubad, son of Rabab, a Loxodon, elephant folk that is, warlock of the noble genie variety. Dashing good looks, just the shiniest tusks, the largest ears, everything you're looking for in an elephant.
All those mainstream attractive qualities in an elephant. Looks like all the
You
elephants.
like a more roguish, more bad boy. You want a Johnny Depp elephant. Savage.
Ubad's like a little bit too like Tom Brady for me. Casey, who are you?
I am playing Mary Shelley, otherwise known as Lee, a turtle blade singer, not quite as handsome as an elephant, but still a hero in 3/4 of a shell.
What happened to the final quarter?
Well, you don't want it to go all the way around.
Tom Brady came in and won the whole thing.
Don't make sports references, even if I make them. I won't get them.
If it's a hero in a whole shell, then you can't see, right? Because it's just like a spherical shell.
But then no one will be able to hit you.
That's true. Okay, I'm considering that as a possibility, to use magic to extend the shell into.
You
a
just
full...
gotta do bat.
It's just it'll be just like rolling through the enemy, right?
Yeah, battle rolling like
Battle
Sonic.
rolling. Yeah. All right.
That walking egg on Garfield and Friends.
Oh yeah. Fuck. What was its name?
Sheldon.
Whatever. There you go. Simon.
Young Sheldon.
Who are you? It is young Sheldon.
Like, how do you eat if you're in a total shell?
Photosynthesis.
You get nutrients from the yolk sac.
You get yoked.
What if you're vegan?
If you're could God made a vegan that is so vegan that he won't even eat his own yolk?
That's right.
Does vegan babies spitting out placenta?
That was my favorite Saturday morning cartoon growing up. Vegan baby spitting placenta.
Vegan baby, like
babies
breastfeeding and just.
What's up, everyone? I'm Simon. I'm playing Sir Wiggles. I'm a pug. I'm a paladin. I'm a pug laddin of the Crown Oath. I have some sweet armor, and this week I'm not sponsored.
Wow!
I got a job. I got a new job. So there's no, I'm gonna work with kids in my community, and there's no joke to that. They're gonna kill me, which is fine. At least helping make the world a better place.
Yay!
Is your community Children of the Corn?
Who wants to go over what happened last time?
Yeah, Simon, who would like to go over what happened last time?
AC.
So I'll do it. Teacher, pick me. I'm also smart. There was
Kevin.
a red dragonborn, dragonborn is the right word, that we killed back in Suzale, who had somehow been resurrected with a metal face and looked kind of robot like, and he had come back because he was stuck in a champion challenge with Sir Wiggles, and came through the snow, the lost city of U, to fight for us. We waited for him. We fought. It was a pretty brutal battle. Ubad was completely unharmed, actually, but he did pick up Sir Wiggles' mount, Tofu, and use him as a weapon against Sir Wiggles, which was pretty devastating. But we defeated him. Afterwards, our no mercenary, Ryan, wanted some treasure and was very upset when he was reminded that he was not allowed to have any treasure because of his contract. Then Ubad had a very tense meeting with his, what do you call it? His warlock master, I guess. And everybody got drunk.
Yes.
Can I add something?
Yes.
Tofu is a Twitch streamer, so that's one of the only things I wrote. And then something called the Krill Madak, a boat, a vessel, which we are going to venture.
You came upon a old ship that was seemingly breached upon the ice. We were cool. Yeah, you have a long rest. You've just woken up from a night of drinking. I believe Lee and Ubad roll for hangover. Roll Constitution. I believe Wiggles didn't get drunk.
No,
That
unfortunately.
was 11. That was a metal die hitting a tile coaster.
Nice.
Who won?
I got
everyone who heard that beautiful sound.
natural 1.
You were both hungover. I guess
Could you say that a little quieter?
you're both
You're very loud.
hungover. Do you want me to turn down the light?
Yeah, why is it so bright out?
I guess we'll play it as if you both have a level of exhaustion.
Whoa.
So you are in this valley between mountains.
Recording in progress.
Okay.
Nobody
Cool.
mind that. We have access to your
What
computers now.
What did you say, Tofu?
I'm recording you.
We're temporarily a podcast, apparently, where our videos are frozen.
Nice. Everybody's moving to me, but what I was gonna say, you guys were walking through a mountain valley. The mountain valley has opened up, and on forward half a mile up to the right, you see it the valley open up onto the water, and
Recording
there's
stopped.
what's going on here?
Sorry, just ignore me.
I'm ignoring. Up on the right, you see the water. There's a lot of bits of ice floating, as it does in the Arctic, and you see upon the ice stuck is the ship, the Krill Madak. On your left, you see what looks like a crack in the mountains that looks like it goes into some sort of cave.
And which way?
This also.
We found some lady elf footprints heading north. Are those still here?
Yes, they go towards the cave.
I say we blow up the cave.
And what about the ship?
We could blow that up too. I don't know. It looks like it would make great firewood. I am a little nippy. We should definitely go explore that not haunted ghost ship.
I might draw your attention to a piece of collateral from several episodes ago. There's a map that Old Father Frosty was his name. Old Father Frosty drew for you.
The goblin map? Should we pull that
The
up?
goblin map. Let's pull that one up.
Okay. Oh, there's a ship on it. Way up in the top.
Wow.
Hey. We should have just swam.
Like there's something new every time I look at this map. What next? It turns out the whole map is a giant sea creature.
It does kind
It's
of
kinda
look
look
like a
like a
mouth. Yeah.
Can you put the map up on the stream?
It should be up.
Okay,
That's
I'm not
where we
looking
are?
at the stream, so maybe that's
Seems
why I
like
didn't
there
know.
might be an easier way to do that.
Can we put us up on the stream too?
Oh, I guess.
But
that-
then you'd have had as many adventures.
So do you guys want to check out the ship first? It seems smaller than the cave and maybe less important.
Let me ask you, how many lady elves do we know who haven't tried to kill us while we've been here?
Oh, in the north, just one.
It's the one.
Ubud is going to fish out the sending stone and goes, Carrie, do you have any information on the Krill Maybach?
Krill Mayadoc is a ship that has cataloged and earmarked for future study.
So loud. Carrie, does Robert have any research into hangover cures?
Yes, Roberth was working on a hangover cure. 1 part worm blood, 2 parts cake seal fat, mixed with 1 handful of snow, and rub in your ears.
Okay, Lee, I'm going to need all of your worm blood and cake seal fat.
I have a little bag of sand, according to my inventory. Oh, you know, I have worm teeth. If we grind up the worm teeth, would that count?
I think we'll just have to make do for today. And level of exhaustion is just disadvantage on all checks.
Yeah, I think ability checks.
I was really hoping you were going to say rub it in your eyes.
It's not that dumb.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
It's like being hexed all the time on every attribute.
Nice.
Now Ubad knows how all those other guys feel.
Anyone ever seen a drunk dog before?
No.
Yes.
It's cute. It's wrong, but it's cute.
Cool.
That's it.
All right, let's head to the boat, I guess.
Yes, to the boat. Quickly, when we get to the boat, I would like to fire off one of my channel divinities just to see if there's any fiends, undead, or hotties present.
What is the exact list of things at a glance?
60 feet, it'll say celestial, fiend, or undead.
Cool. You
No.
Wiggles has a hairball again.
you guys approach, walk up to the ship. You see it is like in remarkable condition. The sails seem to be in tatters, but the hull of the ship seems to be nice. There's like some like netting on the side that one might climb up, like a rope, like hempen rope in a grid. It looks kind of tattered. All the wood looks pretty good. You see the words Krill Mayadoc written upon the bow. And as you walk up to the ship within 60 feet, Wiggles fires off his channel's divinity, and you get Let me read. Screw it. You sense you suddenly the fur on the back of your neck stands up, and you get the distinct feeling that you're approaching a great number of undead beings.
Guys, I have a bad feeling, and I think it's because I don't have my belaying pin. It is bad luck for me to go on a ship without a belaying pin. You remember I sacrificed it to get across that cavern. I've been thinking about it every night, and now it's just getting in my head. I can't go on that ship without it.
Maybe there's a new belaying pin on here.
You know, I've been thinking about it every night too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nothing else to add. I've just been thinking about it also.
Okay,
I'm an empath. Yeah.
We go on the ship. I can't do any belaying initially. But then if we find a belaying pin on the ship, I'll have a belaying pin again.
I have a question.
Yes?
What is belaying?
Well, can I answer your question with a question?
Sure.
Are we on belay or off belay?
Belay on?
On belay.
Apparently it's like a predecessor to a cleat. We all know what cleats are, right?
It's that little the little thing that's on a boat that you tie a rope to.
Yeah.
When you put on your feet when you play soccer.
It looks something like that, and for some reason, every character with a sailor or pirate background in D&D is walking around with one.
I have to look up if this is the thing that individual sailors would each walk around with. That seems ridiculous.
Well, I think they still use them in rock climbing. They're a little bit different, but like, it's basically so you can kind of. It's like just like a descender. It's just something to stop the rope from going up or down that you can just hold on and cinch.
Okay, that makes sense then. It's something that you can use secure the rope to the boat, or to like wield the rope on the boat. That makes sense.
Okay. It looks more like a bobby club or whatever that a police officer carries when I look at the Google image search for belaying pin.
Yeah, there's a handle, and then you like wind the rope around it, and you go like wee.
Or you hit people with it.
And you wave it around and you go.
I'm just getting Rick and Morty enamel pins. I don't know. Maybe I'm spelling belay wrong.
What?
Oh,
cool.
okay. I will go on this ship and search for a replacement belaying pin.
No. You know, I don't want your bad luck to rub off on us. You should probably just go home. I'm just kidding, but you're right. It is gonna be pretty messed up on there. You know why?
Why?
Because
Why?
I'm my hair's standing up on the back of my neck. Do you see this? I probably smell a little funky right now.
It's very cold. I've seen your hair standing up this whole trip as the only one of us with hair.
I think there's a lot of dead things on here, but they're also undead. You catch my drift? I'm just getting that vibe off of this place. My god's telling me something.
Dead and undead.
Dead and undead. Which pretty metal, but for all intents and purposes, so I'm just saying maybe we should just burn the boat. That's all.
Okay. We could do that, but then I would never get my belaying pin.
I'm feeling a lot of resentment and anger today. Not really at you two, but you know the day is still young, and I think it'd be nice to kill some mindless undead. I think maybe if Pelia gets ahead of us, maybe her and Varian kind of duke it out, soften each other up before we get there. I don't know, just the way Sheplin was talking, I don't really think this is a rescue mission.
So you want to go on the boat too?
Yes.
You get especially violent when you're hungover, Ubad.
I mean, doesn't everyone?
Cool. Okay.
Also, I'm curious about this boat. It's called the Krill May Dock. May it dock? Where does it dock? It's a weird thing for a boat to brag about its ability to dock. Seems like something all boats can do.
I do like Ubad losing his composure.
He's very composed for someone who's lost his composure.
Cool. What do you do?
All right, so there's one obvious net to climb up.
You're like on one side. You could do a walk around.
Is the boat straight up or tilted to one side?
It's like kind of tilt. It's like if this is a boat, if this is the ice and this is the boat, it went like so it's like tilted up, but it's like not keeled to one side or another.
Is it straight up or is it playing? Like, you know, is it messing with us?
Is it
Or is it straight up?
Or is it downtown do you really want to love forever? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Or is this just a hit and run?
What do you guys do?
Keep referencing old
I would
movies.
like...
I don't get sports references.
That was music.
Yeah, you know Paula Abdul, my favorite quarterback.
Can I use a bonus action to summon MC Scatcat?
Roll.
No, okay, I will use a bonus action and to give myself the gift of the genie and fly. And I'll do a little fly over the boat.
Okay. Once you crest the deck of the ship, you see a group of ghostly sailors huddled on the deck of the ship, and they seem to be arguing.
Are they playing dice with any supernatural forces?
No.
Is there an albatross around anyone's neck?
Roll.
Tell me, Hayden.
Roll
Are
perception.
there ancient mariners?
There are ancient mariners, but we have yet to see albatrosses.
Oh.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, and this is perception, so that is a 5.
I don't know, man. I can't make it out. Everything's kind of blurry, and it's really bright out here.
Alright. I need sunglasses. Oh, what's the weather like?
It's rather windy.
Is it windy enough to move a physical object? Then never mind. Okay. Umbad
Like
just
a
kind of
physical
does a
object.
fly around and flies back to the group and says it seems to be less zombies and more ghost pirates.
Oh.
Are we sure that they're actual ghosts and that there isn't maybe an abandoned theme park nearby that they're trying to take control of, or a gold mine they want to reopen?
Well, did
An
you
old
hear
chocolate
them?
factory?
Did you hear them talking about anything?
No, I can. I just that wind is. Why is the wind so loud today?
Maybe Pompadour should go instead.
Ubad root. Roll Constitution.
That is a 10.
You feel a sudden rush of queasiness, but you're able to keep your composure.
He looks like he's gonna throw up right on us, like right in my mouth, which I honestly wouldn't mind too much because I'm a dog. I don't know. Sorry, was that weird?
Not for you, Sir Wiggles.
It's
I
been
wasn't
weird
gonna
in some
throw up,
places.
but then I heard that, and then now I'm definitely going to.
Are you gonna throw up?
No.
Okay.
But will not disgrace himself that way. Not yet.
Yeah. So was this arguing in a language that we could understand?
No one's gone close enough to figure that out.
I'll start. Tofu, come. I'd like to go up the net with Tofu. Yeah.
What? You're trying to climb up the net with Tofu?
Right, my mount, my steed.
The seal.
Tofu walks up to the net and kind of just looks at it, and then looks up. Are you on Tofu?
No, I'm next to him. I'm just like really
Tofu
encouraging.
walks up to the net and like puts one flipper on it, and then looks at you.
Yeah, you can do this. You can do this. I believe in you.
Do
Puts
you
two
need
flippers.
do you need a boost, Tofu?
We
And
all
looks at
believe.
you.
Sit on Lee. He likes it.
It's true.
He's 3/4 shell.
I can't
And you
feel
can-
anything through my shell.
You can hear like a little bit of shouting above you, but it's like a little bit far away and around a corner and getting drowned out by the wind a little.
Tofu probably doesn't like shouting. It's okay, boy. You can stay here.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go see what that shouting's about, and when we fix whatever it is, you come on up. All right, buddy? Okay. Okay. Good talk. I'll go up the net.
Okay.
I'm right behind him.
As you put a paw onto the net, it feel like a little bit of it like snaps among your feet, or snaps on your paw when you try to put your weight on it. But as you go up, you can carefully find your purchase and find a way up, but it seems rather precarious.
Oh. Tofu, come on, buddy. You got this. All right, Lee.
So are you on top of the ship shouting now?
Am I on top of the ship? I guess I was sort of calling down to them.
So
It's
yes or
safe.
no?
It's safe. Come
Are
on.
you're
Exactly that volume.
Are you on top of the ship?
It's like I'm on top of the ship. It's like a 3.
Okay. You hear the shouting behind you cease. Make a will save.
Oh, these are the ghosts. I see. A will save? What game are we playing again?
What the
What
hell?
fucking version
Wisdom.
is this?
Wisdom.
Was I?
Wait, is it? Let me double check one sec.
It's probably wisdom.
You need to make a wisdom save.
Okay, it's an 11.
You feel every muscle in your body seize up as you are paralyzed,
My tail goes right between my legs.
and you hear, "Oh, a brigand!"
Can I talk? Or am I just like
You can talk. You can talk a little bit.
I just had hey guys, I just had to do a will save. I don't know what that is, but I failed it and now I can't move. So maybe leave Tofu down there.
Wiggles, are you there? Wiggles.
What? Yeah, I'm right here. I'm frozen.
You, from over the people on the bottom, looking up, see Wiggles paralyzed, and then you see a number of ghostly hands wrap around him and pull him away. Wiggles, you feel cold. It almost feels like cold, just like a cold, solid cloud of something grab your shoulders and pull you back, as you realize these ghost pirates have taken a hold of you
It's kind of nice.
and have laid you out, and they all gather around you. There's about 12 of them.
I am
you
not
say-
your god.
This, and one of them who looks. There's one that looks very much like a captain, as he has a big hat and has the biggest all the shoulder pads. He's got the coat. He's got like a medal, and he is looking very sternly down at you. And said, "Yeah," and somebody next to him is like, "See, Sventen couldn't have done it. It must have been one of these guys. You see?"
I don't think they speak
No one but
common.
Who are you talking to?
Just out loud.
He thinks we don't speak common.
That's
What the language do you think I speak in, boy?
I don't know. Wait, that's common. Oh, okay. Hey, your hands feel really nice.
The captain looks at you and says, "You must make your intentions short, boy. We do not welcome visitors at this time. We are in the middle of a trial."
Where's your parrot?
Do not get short with me. Explain yourself.
I'm 5 foot.
The pirate steps on your throat, and you feel icy coldness take a hold of you. Roll Constitution.
13.
You take 4 cold damage.
Okay.
And you feel your throat start to freeze, and you could barely talk.
I think at this point, Ubad will fly up and see what became of Sir Wiggles.
Yes, and I think I was right behind him on the net, so.
When you're behind them on the net, and he was talking that all the ghosts grab you, and you were still in the net, and you can still you saw that happen right above you, and Ubad, you fly up and you see a ring of ghosts huddled around Wiggles.
And I say, unleash that poor Puggle. He's done nothing against you.
A few of the captain immediately stops stepping on Wiggles' throat. Wiggles, you can start to feel your throat unfreeze, and he looks up at you. And the guy next to him, his eyes turn blue, and as he looks at you, Ubad, and make a wisdom save.
Okay, is this to be charmed or frightened?
Is this to be charmed or frightened? That's a good question.
It's very difficult to charm or frighten an elephant.
What if it's a mouse?
You know, there are no rules for that in D&D. You'd have to homebrew it.
No, it is not to be charmed or frightened.
Oh, that is 23.
You feel your muscles start to see. Did you roll with disadvantage?
Oh, it's a saving throw.
No, because it's a save.
Okay,
not
saving
an
throw.
ability.
It's not affected. Okay, fine. You feel your muscles begin to seize up, but your mighty will of your will save lets you shrug it off.
Yes, it'll take more than that to trick a Loxodon.
They've got flying elephants, mate.
Many flying elephants, and not just this one. More coming any moment.
And then the captain says, "Bring him down." And one of the pirates has a net and throws it at you. And a couple of them pick up ghostly spears and toss them at you.
Can I climb over the side at some point?
Let's resolve this, and then yes. Where'd my D20 go?
Use the 12.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit.
You are netted.
Whoa.
You are restrained. And there's a rope connected to the net, and a number of the pirates will start tugging on it, but that'll be in a minute. And
do I get an action?
Ghostly spears whiz by you. Sure. By spears, I mean harpoons. Do you have like a sea shanty you could play?
Yeah, you're not. Sorry, I was texting you 2 things.
One,
I'll text
do you want
and then
a sea shanty?
I thought the chant music would be a lot creepier, but and hey guys, Alec Baldwin just killed somebody.
I saw.
What? It's crazy.
Uh,
By accident on set, but he definitely shot a person.
He bossed that baby.
it was only a matter of time. That guy.
Coffee is only for closers. Okay, I am going to shoot Eldritch Blast. Is that a disadvantage if I'm restrained?
Nope, not at
Nope.
not at level 1, I don't think.
Restrained, not
Oh, restrained might be.
Oh my god, he
Restrained.
killed the DP.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have disadvantage when you're restrained.
Okay. So I'm +9, so let's see how that goes. So that is a 19 to hit on the first one.
Where are you shooting at?
Whoever threw a net at me.
Sure. That hits.
And then a 12 on the second one.
That does not hit.
So that is 15 force damage and 3 cold damage.
Does force damage hurt ghosts? Bestiary, ghost.
Are you talking to your computer?
Yeah, force damage hurt ghosts.
Force damage hurts everything.
Yeah, I think it's the least resisted damage.
It only is resisted by Emperor Palpatine. The pirate.
And how did Luke kill him? I guess I haven't
love.
watched the third one, so I don't know.
He rolled a 20.
Yeah. So your Eldritch Blast hits the pirate ghost, and he goes ah, and drops the rope. Lee.
All right, I climb over. I mean, did I hear all this? Do I know what's going on, or surprise?
Yeah.
Hello, brothers, sisters. I'm surprised to find you here. Do you have a spare belaying pin? I am on a holy quest.
Several pirates look at you, and
I feel naked without one. I wish to invoke the right of belaying pin, the ancient pirate right of belaying pin.
roll persuasion.
All right, that'll be disadvantage because I'm hungover. That's a 5.
A couple of the pirates pull ghostly scimitars and charge you.
Can I get a blade song
Let's
going?
just roll initiative because
Sure.
we're doing a lot of fighting.
But can I get a blade song going is my only question. So we have disadvantage on initiative too, right?
Yes. No, you don't.
It's a check.
Is that a check? I don't know what a
It's a
check
check.
is.
It's a check.
Fair enough.
I got an 8. It's actually pretty good
Got a
initiative.
5. Simon,
10.
there's something on the back of your hat.
The back of my hat or the back of this Gamescape hat?
It's more like a ghost hat.
Ghost hat. Those are available at Gamescape, $45 each.
Wiggles, what's up? You roll me a wisdom save.
I'm so good. Sure you don't want a will save? Ooh!
Either will do.
6.
Will you save?
Your muscles are still paralyzed.
Yeah. Just dog things.
One sec. I am pasting stat blocks that were requested via text into the chat.
Thank you.
Cool.
Printing now.
So yeah,
Yeah. That's why I died. Dead.
you're still paralyzed.
Yep. To death.
Several of the ghosts run. 3 of the ghosts pirates run up to grab the rope attached to the net on Ubad, and they take hold and look like they're preparing to heave ho. What?
Don't call anybody that.
Are they
Cool.
using belaying pins on the rope?
You roll me perception.
That's a 6.
You don't see a belaying pin.
You be
is
no
fun music.
true pirates.
Lee, 3 pirates run up to surround you, and make me a wisdom save.
15. Oh, I'm sorry. 18.
18. Okay. You feel, similar to Ubad, you feel your muscles begin to seize up, and then your very strong will, your wisdom beyond your years, beyond your 12 years old.
Yes, I'm 12.
Allows you to retain control of your muscles.
I'm too hungover for that trick, boys.
Cool. Ubad, go.
Ubad yells out, "Parlay! Are we savvy?"
Roll perception. I mean, not persuasion.
Oh, bad. That's kind of a stereotype, you know. You can't just run up to a pirate and yell parlay.
You better start believing in pirate stories, Lee. We're in one. And 7 and an 8. So an 18.
With a 7 and 8.
Expertise.
The pirate captain says, "Hold, boys," and steps ahead of his crew and says, "We are in the middle of a murder investigation, and you 3 have just become the #1 suspects.
God. Oh, I'm paralyzed.
What do you?
Oh, that's amazing. We have a fantastic alibi.
You can speak again, Wiggles.
Just got here. How could we have killed her if we just got here? Wait, who's dead?
The pirate captain said, I am dead.
Oh yeah.
We're trying to figure out who murdered me.
When were you murdered?
Last night.
You look very good for 1 day old.
Well, and I point out to the tracks our tracks in the snow, and go, "We arrived there last night," and I point to where we had the tiny hut and made it no further than there. As you can see, the footprints from there, past there, are fresh and recent and just from the past hour. I'm sorry to hear of your untimely passing, but you seem to be taking it quite well.
The pirate, he looks over the side of the ship. Or he nods to one of his crew to go look at the side of the ship. And he says, "Hey, boss, yeah, I see there's footsteps down there. I can't tell how old they are. They could have been here last night. I don't know."
Oh, are you two from different regions?
The pirate captain looks and glares down at you.
Very handsome for 1 day old.
May I ask, how were you killed? The blade, the flame.
The pirate captain says, "Well, we're still trying to figure that out too." And he points to a skeleton on the deck that seems that is dressed in the same clothes you see him dressed in. That looks very tattered and destroyed, as if it is older than last night.
What year is it?
Why, it's the year 231. I think.
Is he right, guys?
Well, I don't know how to tell you this, but... Wait, I wrote down it was the year... 69... Oh, no, that happened in the year 69. It is now... It is now the year of our Lord 420.
Wait, what's the year 69 again?
69 is when the celestial compass... No, wait.
Okay, then he thinks it's the year 69.
Okay.
I forgot I said that.
It's the year of our Lord 420.
It is the year 69.
Well, I think there may be something wrong with your memory.
The pirate captain walks up to you and glares deep into you, looks up and glares at you, and you feel a cold chill down your spine.
Yep, take it, buddy.
Wisdom
And
save?
he says, "No."
Oh.
You know what? Roll me a charisma check,
Ooh,
and I'll tell you if you feel. I'll tell you if you feel.
I'd like to help.
I got a 1 and a 20. So that's a 1. What's my charisma? -1. That's a 0.
You do feel a cold chill down your spine as you were intimidated.
I didn't even know if I had a spine in my shell, but that's very chilly. Captain, do you have much familiarity with dead bodies?
I am a dead body.
Yes, but I mean you've seen other dead bodies that were not you or your crew, right?
On occasion.
Let me show you this dead body over here. When would you say it was killed?
Last
Roughly.
night.
Now you see.
Last night.
Have you ever had chicken?
I have had many of chicken on every continent. Why do you ask such things?
Well, when you've had the chicken, was it dead?
Well, usually, but
Okay.
somewhere in the South Ocean, they do serve live chicken, and you're supposed
think I
to
know-
swallow the whole thing whole, and you feel it pecking around in your stomach, and it's quite the delicacy. You also
Someone
eat.
died of salmonella.
You also eat a bunch of corn, so it can live there for a while.
That sounds fun. Wait, where was that again? Can you show us on the map? Anyways, did the dead chicken look like, you know?
That is me. Are you calling me a chicken?
No, but I'm just saying, like, when you had the chicken, did it look like, you know? dead like that?
You better. And one of the ghosts pirates crouches down beside you and says, "You gotta watch your tone around the captain, man. He's doesn't take disrespect well."
I get it. I guess really sensitive though. I mean, for a captain, you think they have to, have some kind of. I mean, you have a little thicker skin than that, Sailors, you guys are pretty rowdy bunch.
Tell. The captain turns around and faces you, and walks up to you, and says, "Yes. And just how thick do you think my skin should be?"
I'm looking at your body.
Before we departed, I marathoned a lot of below deck. I know how to talk to a captain. Captain, Captain, what is your name?
The captain turns to you and glares. And says, "I will deal with you in a moment. Now you dog.
Yeah.
Tell me, how thick should my skin be?"
Well, if you were dead a day, it should still be there. That's all.
"And do tell, how thick is your skin? Shall we see?"
It's like this.
And he pulls out a ghostly knife and holds it to your throat.
Okay.
I get it. Something bad happened to you last night and you're grumpy. I could say the same.
He gets up with a start and marches over to you with his knife out and says, "Something happened to you as well. Are you dead? Your blood still seems to be flowing within your veins. And if you do not want it to be floating without, I suggest you follow decorum."
Yes. And then allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ubad, son of Rabab. And I know your rank, but I do not know your name.
I am Captain
Come on.
Wellman Sachs of the Krill Maedak.
Well,
I've heard tell of your ship.
I like that name.
Have we heard tell of his ship?
As well you have. The greatest exploration vessel of the Queen's Navy.
More like exploration vessel. Sorry.
The ghost scratches down next to you. He's like, "Shut up!"
I'm sorry. It was too easy. It was like a total softball. Okay.
Have you ever been to Celestia?
I have been many places, but I can say to Celestia, I have not heard of such a land.
Oh, truly a disappointment, but we can talk about that later. Good sir, I've heard of your story. We found what remains of your navigator in the lost city over there. And he points
That's
past the
traitor.
hill.
He grabbed he grabbed the celestial compass and ran as soon as we came aground. A weak one he was. He must have also grabbed the death watch too. Tell me, have you recovered these things? Lee, did we ever identify that black vial we found on the halfling?
Not that I wrote down.
You did not.
Did we found a death watch? I don't.
You have found nothing that you know as the Death's Watch.
I know not of this Death's Watch, but we came by the compass and we came by it honorably, and I'm willing to barter with it, with you.
Tell me, I do not know the Celestia, but if someone were to say sneak aboard a ship of the Queen's Navy in Celestia, harboring some stolen goods, What would you barter for it?
Captain, look at me. I'm a 7-foot-tall, 300-pound elephant who flew here. I did absolutely no sneaking. Our intentions were good. We found this. We are willing to return it, but we are seeking maybe some courtesy. And, a reward would be nice, but that is, of course, negotiable.
Let me see the compass.
I will let you see it on the condition that we put down our weapons and we keep them there. And this is a peaceful meeting.
It will be peace. You have my word that it'll be peaceful as long as it can be.
Okay, that's very vague, but I will take that as a starting point.
Is Ubad still like in a net of some sort?
Yes.
Yes, he was stuck in a net, talking through it.
Are you flying still, or are you on deck?
I think at this point I'm on deck. I think when I yelled parlay, he just flew into deck.
Cool.
And at this point, I will remove the net. And I will take out the celestial compass, which does nothing because it's daytime for the next month here.
Correct. The pirate Captain Wellman, Captain Sachs.
Captain Wellman Sachs.
Captain Wellman Sachs nods to one of his mates, and he runs up and takes the compass and looks at it and says, "Yeah, that's it, boss."
I haven't relinquished it. I've just shown it because that was what was asked.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
I'm gonna drop it. Probably. That's an 8.
The ghost pirate rolled a 14 and grabs it from you.
Now, Captain, I think we were talking about courtesy.
The pirate captain leans over and whispers something to his mate, and they whisper back. And the captain makes a hand gesture, and all the pirates put their weapons away. You have my thanks on behalf of the Queen for returning such a valuable artifact to the ship. Now tell me, what are the three of you doing here? Wiggles, make me wisdom save. Actually, no, you are released. You're good.
Well, we're here to solve your murder, of course. I said it. Yes. No one should be dead a day and look like that. What are they capable of?
What?
Whoever killed you just made your body just completely decompose in the course of one day. It's astonishing. And they also made you forget what year it was and how to treat people.
I know what year it is.
Right.
It's the year 69.
Yeah, no.
Nice.
No, it's a lot later than that.
Ubad, I believe your knight's mind has been addled by too long in the frozen north. He forgets himself.
Can I lean?
What?
I just want to lean over to the guy who's been telling me to shut up the whole time and be like, what year do you think it is? I'm not trying to, start anything, but just curious. I mean, have you ever seen it?
Is it not the year 69? What's...
Have you ever seen a dead body that's been dead a day? I'm sure you have.
I don't know. I don't see a lot of dead bodies. This is This is my first time up here. You know,
All right, have you ever had chicken?
It could be magic. You know, there's magic. Magic could do that.
Yeah, magic.
I've never had chicken. I was very poor growing up. We just ate rice.
Oh.
We salt bread was our main food here, but we're all dead now, so we don't really eat. You know.
Rice is what I eat.
But
when I'm sick.
you're all dead, but only the captain was murdered.
Well, the captain I was murdered, and then the accusations went flying around, and, you know.
So there should be one person alive, right? Where are they? That's what I want to know. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Well, that treacherous Fenton, the navigator, he got away. Perhaps it was him. Are you saying it was him that committed murder?
I mean, what does he have to gain? Who has the most to gain from your death? We don't. We don't know you.
See, if I were to die, my first mate, he would become captain. I suppose he would have the most to gain.
And which one of you is the first mate?
A guy standing next to the captain says, "I am the first mate. My name is Krelling Herman."
Krelling Herman. Pleasure to meet you.
It's a regular name back in the year 69. Don't worry about it.
I know many a Krelling Herman. It's much easier to find a curled Herman than a straight Herman these days. Now, I think you are suffering from some form of collective ghost ice madness.
GIM, it's
been
known
here.
as.
Yes. You've been up here a long time, and theoretically it is possible that the sun has not set once in the past 351 years.
What foul magic would cause the sun to stay in the sky for 300 and whatever years?
371 years. Excuse me. Math is not my forte. Strange forces have been awoken in these poles. I believe unpredictable even, strong storms knocked you off course, as if somebody didn't want you to be here, and once you got here, they didn't want you to leave. How else would a ship as sturdy as the Krill Madoc end up this far on land? You were only out for a 3-hour tour.
Make me a persuasion roll.
Did we take the logbook that we found on the navigator?
I will say yes.
Okay.
That is a 15.
He looks open to the idea.
Captain, how old would you say this book is? And I hold up the book. The logbook.
Oi, that's the Sventon's log. Hand it over.
Gladly,
It was-
but look at this paper. This is 300-year-old paper.
He examines it and doesn't seem to be able to... Doesn't see how old it is, basically. It says...
I think I know what's happening here.
Real quick. We purchased this logbook along with all the ship's provisions early several months ago when we set out.
It can't be older than a year or so.
Well, look at the corners. None of them are straight anymore.
Yes, that Sventon is very fastidious. He's always opening and rechecking the pages. It gets dog-eared, you know.
Well, there's no arguing with you, Captain.
Ubad, what were you saying?
I know exactly what is happening here, and let me tell you what it is. And I'm making an Arcana check, and that is... Oh, that's a 9. That's not too bad.
What are you Arcana checking?
Ghost curses, pirate curses, why a ghost would not think they've died.
Ghost.
Well, they know they died.
Okay, why they think they would have died recently as opposed to very long ago.
It seems fishy that this would happen. You can't exactly put your finger on why.
Cake seal had something to do with this. Maybe the sea pandas.
Captain, may I ask how your ship became stranded on this ice instead of in the water over there?
We set sail for the north with the intention of exploring in the Queen's name. And as we sailed around, we took the Navy's most accomplished, or so we thought, navigator Sventon and his celestial compass for it. But some foul magics cause the sun to never set, and the celestial compass needs a clear view of the night sky to work, you see. And thus we became lost. That we went around circles, and we were running low on provisions, and we were going to try to navigate to a place where we could look for supplies, perhaps, when we became encased in the ice. And as you can see, we've been stuck here for nearly a month.
I see. And do you have any supplies left?
Our supplies be dwindling. We should have about a month left of fresh water and salt bread. And we got a few cake seals, salted cake seal shanks in the hold as well.
Well, now that you're dead, may we eat them?
I suppose.
And he says, oh God, what's the... Bosun? Is that the position?
Yeah, quartermaster.
Oh, Bosun. Bosun. Bosun.
And the who was telling you to shut up stands up at attention and says, yeah?
Show these men to the hold to get some food.
Now, Captain, if there is no food there, would that perhaps lend some weight to our theory that it's actually 300 years later?
If there is no food there, it would only strengthen the theory that there's some brigand aboard who has robbed us and murdered me.
Oh my God.
Well, listen, Captain, I don't want to take too much of your time. Maybe we should go continue this investigation ashore, and we'll leave you to this boat.
I mean, have you guys also tried leaving? Getting off the boat?
Well, we're not well equipped for a land voyage, so
You get land sickness, yeah.
Even as
What
ghosts.
equipment would a ghost need?
You need a belay?
You bring up an excellent point. No, we have not tried leaving the ship. Perhaps this is the next course of action once we find my martyr.
I think I might know where she is. Fellas, did they make you try to eat paper by any chance?
The captain has a weird look on his face.
He says, what?
See, someone tried to kill us, you see, and I'm just going to posit that perhaps this might have been the same culprit.
I think what
Who
Sir
is
the
this?
Wiggles.
Who is this knave?
Huh?
Have you heard of the Order of Silence?
The name escapes me.
They are a cult of some kind that we've been tracking up here. And they're quite dangerous, but I'm not sure if that was the culprit.
Probably, but you know, it's hard to talk out of his mouth with the tongue. Probably.
Ubad's gonna send Pompadour below deck and just see if there's anything out of place or really that stands out or
Anything valuable.
not even that, just like, oh, is there a big glowing monster underneath? Okay, I don't know.
An illithid.
Make
Yeah, giant.
make Pompadour makes me an investigation check.
Is Pompadour hungover as well? How does the psychic transfer of alcohol?
Pompadour did not drink. Nothing to investigation, though. Yeah, that's a 6 to investigate.
I will say that the Pompadour goes below deck. There's a lot more pirate skeleton corpses down there that seem to correspond to different pirates you have seen, but all their clothes is deteriorated and they look very much worse for wear, and they're like frozen old ass corpses. You also see some old supplies that the captain described that are very putrefied. As you go around, there's like a cargo deck, but with a 6, you don't see much of detail.
Is there a poop deck? Also, what is that? Is that a thing?
I think it's the part that's like raised up.
So there is one.
Let's see.
Do not Google that.
I was right, and yes, there is one.
Just checking.
In the like imagine a regular pirate ship, you know how there's like that cabin area? The poop deck is the deck on top of that.
Sure, that's where I would go.
That is where the captain's corpse is, I will say.
Got it.
Hey, Lee, can I talk to you for a second?
Of course.
What if we just make him think Petia did it, and then we'll have like a ghost army? I think I've seen it in some popular literature somewhere.
I thought your idea was a good one, but they did not seem to take the bait.
He seemed intrigued when you talked about the Order of Silence, but he did not know about it.
I'm just not very convincing, that's all.
Okay, Captain Wellman. Well, if we come across your killers, we will send them here, I guess.
That seems rather far-fetched.
Well, would you like to come with us?
I have an inkling that this killer is still aboard this ship, and until we find him, I will be staying here.
Because we're gonna go find a suspect, somebody who tried to kill us. If they tried to kill us, they have a reputation. Do you want to be my squire, is what I'm saying. I teach you how to be a knight. You walk around and play music for me. You're the comedic talent. You're the comedy relief.
I have been a squire. You have found one more way to insult me, sir.
It's not. It's a compliment. It's quite a title, but okay.
Ubad, you best keep your knight on a short leash.
That's a little derogatory.
That's
as well.
very. That's not.
It
don't
was
say that.
intended to be.
That's okay.
Yeah,
well,
so I think tit for tat. I think we're all even. I think are we investigate further? Or are we departing?
Can we go check downstairs?
Yeah, he was gonna have the bosun bring you downstairs.
Oh, cool.
Okay,
Yeah, I
bosun.
could take it. I could take you down.
Oh yes, what's your name?
My name Thomas.
Thomas the bosun. Yes.
It's a very rare name, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if you've never heard it. It's Thomas is how you pronounce it. I know it's kind of hard to pronounce new names you never heard before.
Yes, Thomas.
It's like someone's just making up names. It's ridiculous. Sorry, no offense.
Well, yeah, my mom made it up, so someone did make it up. I guess if you think about it, all names are made up.
Are they mostly halfling?
No, they're mostly humans.
Mostly human. Okay, we will follow Thomas.
Can I investigate as we're down there?
Investigate away.
With disadvantage. Oh, that's not
Ooh.
bad. 19.
-2. 16.
So,
Ubud's just kind of hanging out at this point.
as you're under deck, the bosun is showing Ubad around to all the supplies. Like, there's the seal he was talking about. There's some water over there. There's a couple of barrels. They're all empty though. We've been out here a while. Just showing Ubad around while Lee is peering
Yes,
around.
I've been here a while.
And you kind of see the captain's quarters. The door is cracked. And I assume you go in for this
Oh, yeah.
investigation check.
Yeah.
And it's
We gotta
going well.
uncrack that or extra crack that. Open the door. Yeah.
You see a pirate that looks like the first mate. His corpse is harpooned to the wall, and he has something that looks like a watch open in his hand.
Oh, Krilling Herman. Whoa.
That skeleton looks exactly like him.
Okay. Does this watch seem pretty magical, I assume? To my
How would you
trained
determine
eye.
such a thing?
With my trained eye.
We'll roll for trained eye.
That's an
Would
8.
you have glasses that detect magic?
Okay, I'll pull out the glasses.
What were they called? Oh, I
They
should
were
write these things down.
called the Isaac's spectrometer scope.
Isaac's spectrotomoscope. Cool. You flip through the lenses, and you definitely detect magic around this thing. You detect when you flip through evocation, nothing. You flip through conjuration, nothing. Then you flip through divination, and it seems some wisps are going around it. And as you continue to flip through, you also notice something for necromancy.
Okay, I'm guessing I don't have time to cast Identify at this time. So I guess I'll maybe have my parrot grab the watch. Under the theory, don't touch anything when you have a familiar.
Sure. The parrot picks it up.
Okay.
It is picked up.
Drop
It
it
is
into
dangling open.
Drop it into my backpack.
Are you open? Is it open or closed?
The backpack?
The watch.
It was open already, right?
Yes.
I guess first the parrot will attempt to close it with her beak.
The parrot closes the watch, and suddenly, all the ghosts. Ubad is talking to the bosun. The bosun's like, "Yeah, over here there's actually there's just like a bunch of books. You see, the captain's a big reader," and suddenly he's gone.
Okay, I think this watch must have been causing the ghosts. Let me see if I can investigate it a little more. Can I cast Identify on the watch?
Yes. You cast Identify, and you pull it out and you see that on the cover, there's a skull embossed on the cover, and it is made of gold. Once you cast Identify, you cast once you cast Identify, you come to realize that this is the Death's Watch the captain mentioned. It is you determine that once per day you can open it when over a corpse to get a vision of up to a minute where you can see the exact moment frozen in time in which the corpse died. And apparently other stuff happens if you leave it open too long while other people die around it.
Like 300 years.
Yes.
Well, guys, I guess the ghosts are gone. Sorry about that.
You think they're all gone in the whole world?
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, that's one off my divine
Do I-
sense list.
Do I notice any interesting books in the captain's quarters?
You see the adventures of the Billy Brothers, Volume 1, the Adventures of the Billy Brothers, Volume 2, the Adventures of the Billy Brothers, Volume 3, the Adventures of Billy Brothers, Volume 4, the Adventures of the Billy Brothers, Volume 5, the Adventures of Billy Brothers, Volume 6. Do you want me to keep going?
Hey, can I, is there a
Oh,
map? Oh, go
But
ahead.
how many are there? 10?
There are 30.
Wow, a complete set of the adventures of the Billy Brothers? This is worth a fortune.
Roll me history.
With disadvantage, that is an 11.
That's true.
That's 5. Yeah, Ubad will take the whole set.
Can I find a map with that? You eat the corn and then you eat the chicken, and the chicken's still alive and it's eating corn inside your belly. I really want to do that after we win.
Sir Wiggles,
You-
that is from my homeland. I've done it several times. You really aren't missing much.
I am. It sounds so cool.
I don't think you're picturing the feathers. There are lots of feathers.
They probably tickle and feel so fun.
That is true.
Yeah.
Should we see who killed the captain?
I guess so. We can only use this once a day, but maybe that didn't count as using it.
You feel one charge in there.
And there was nothing in there about exploding after you used the last charge or anything.
No.
All right, yeah, let's go back up. We can grab the celestial compass again. And
Damn it, should have threatened them with the rope knife.
And yeah, let's open the watch over the captain's body and see what happened.
You open the watch, and suddenly your vision clouds, and you are put 300 something years ago, and you see the captain seems to have there's you look around and you see pirates like looking over the edge, and there's some people tying ropes, and looks like some people are like trying to heave the ship backwards. And the captain, you see him midair, frozen, as if he had just tripped, hitting his head on the edge of the ship.
God damn it, Hayden.
As he walks up the stairs to the poop deck.
So he died tripping. Just as he lived.
Hell yeah.
That's what it seems like. And the vision goes away.
All right,
I hate him
well,
so much. I want to kill him again.
are there any, is there anything else if we search the ship? Any interesting weapons or books?
Do you want more magical items?
Yeah?
Yeah. and I want the boat. I want to drive the boat.
You find a bunch of harpoons that seem of normal quality. There's some nets that are like kind of tattered and messed up. You don't find anything like too valuable. You find some really old, messed up meats and salt breads.
You mean dust?
Well, it's cold.
Yeah, it's very freezer burned. And
Sir Wiggles,
yeah.
does tofu like this kind of meat at all?
I don't know. He's made out of tofu. I don't think so. But we can bring it.
he's made out of tofu, just as Wiggles is made out of Wiggles.
Yeah, we'll bring it. We'll have him try it. He's his own sentient creature. Any way to drive the ship?
Yeah, how far is it from the
There's-
water?
Yeah.
It's like mostly frozen in. Like the very back is touching the water, but like it seems like ice has grown around it in the 300 prior years.
So like 2 fireballs worth or 3?
You could try to shoot a fireball at it and see what would happen.
Well, Sir Wiggles, maybe this is our ticket out of here, but I
It
think
could
we
be,
need
but
to
yeah.
go to the
don't-
cave first.
Yeah, I don't want to alert, Mrs. Elven Feet, little elf feet to our presence.
Yes,
would be
I'm
so-
sure us yelling at the ghosts. No such thing.
That would have been so cool to have like a ghost gang with us.
Can we take 10 minutes and can you look at this black vial, Lee?
Absolutely.
See if it's any magical properties.
Can I cast Identify on the black vial?
Yeah.
Looks like Big Ant just gave you some guidance in chat.
Well, if this was the thing that needed guidance, that would be
Nail
very
it.
useful. But it's very nice that he did that.
He's nice.
Cool. As you put your eye up to it, you see this black liquid, and as you look really closely, you see that it's like tiny little. The liquid is actually a mass of tiny little like worms that are all writhing around in this vial, and you determine that these. You know what? I don't think Identify tells you anything about them.
Not magical. Ubad, I think we need some sort of biologist. I don't know what this does.
You should snort one.
You think it's baby ice worms?
Perhaps.
As you say baby ice worms, you hear, you feel, you hear off in the distance, and hear some shifting. It sounds like something shifting through the ice.
Uh-oh.
Baby, are you hungry?
Far off, not close.
Put the black vial away, and I think we start heading towards the cave.
Cool. So you're done with the ship.
Sounds like the ship's done with us.
Let's burn it. Okay, later. Okay. So I just finished a video game where you can snort worms, and it gives you insight into reality. It's really cool.
Bloodborne?
No,
What video game?
Oh,
it's
is that Worm Sniff?
Oh, Worm Sniff is really good.
Yeah, that is a good game.
Do you have it on the iOS?
No.
It doesn't translate as well.
What
I
video
played
game
it on
is
my my Texas Instruments 86. It's just that and Crack Wars.
I was playing Tides of Numenera. I finally finished it after 4 years.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's how you know you're an adult. It takes you 4 years to finish a video game. I'm bragging.
Well, you should.
Not because I'm an adult.
Because you have a job.
Yeah! And I'll never play a game
I
again.
think it took me 5 years to play Final Fantasy X, but I didn't play it for 4 years in between.
Right.
I figured out that I was having like trouble beating bosses in that game, and then I figured the most overpowered strategy to beat every single boss in that game, and then it became easy. Is you just gotta get you have to build the limit break on all of your summons, and then before the boss, and you go to the boss and you summon one summon, do its limit break, and you summon the next summon, do its limit break, and you summon the next summon, do its limit break, and then by the time you're done with that, the boss is dead.
I think I overmaxed out like all my characters because there was one boss where they auto healed, and I didn't realize you were supposed to steal and that they would stop healing.
Oh yeah, you Yevon.
So I just had to like buff all my characters so that they just did so much damage that like healing didn't do anything.
I beat that boss. I tried really hard. It took me a while to beat the previous boss. And that's like the last couple bosses is like a boss rush. So it took me a while to beat the first boss. And then the first time I beat that first boss in that boss rush, I got to the Yevon and I forgot that I had like modified my weapons to inflict the zombie status, which makes healing do damage. And so that boss was just super easy for me accidentally.
Works.
Cool. You guys go up to the deck of the ship, and oh yeah, you guys are already on the deck of the ship. You guys look over the side of the ship, and you see Tofu still trying to climb up the ship. He's looking up.
Don't ever give up your dreams. That's an order. It's not a. I wasn't trying to be inspiring.
Are Ryan and Shutters down there still?
Sniffle.
Sniffles.
Sniffle's sitting there, and Ryan is standing there, dutifully and menacingly. Says, "I have looked after your steed, employer."
I think he's talking to you, Wiggles.
I really don't. Yeah, I hope. I wish you would. But thanks. Thank you. We got you some meat. Look at this.
Don't eat that, Ryan.
It's vintage.
Hey,
It's a hero's feast.
I will not eat it. I do whatever my employers say.
Commendable job, Ryan. We are quite happy with your performance.
Yes, you are quite happy with me.
do you guys think we should bring some of this meat back to Roy, the cool chef? Would he think that's cool?
I think he'd be like, "Oh, it's vintage."
Exactly.
Yeah, he's kind of a hipster. Okay. Yeah. Except I feel like if we carry it, it's gonna get warm. Mm.
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 Mm. Mm.
All right, to the cave.
Can you guys hold on for just a few minutes? And Ubad's going to quickly bamf into his ring and put all 30 volumes of the Billy Boys and have a few of Roy's peanuts and then come back. Oh, and he leaves the black vial in there as well.
Okay.
He's pooping.
No, there's a deck for that here.
Boom, he's back.
Cool. You two are no longer hungover now, by the way.
Just grumpy.
It's worn off. So, what? So you guys are exiting the ship and going towards the cave, correct?
Yep. Hayden,
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with your bed, but it looks like a giant rotisserie chicken.
I can see that.
I'm hungry.
I shouldn't have said something. Now you're self-conscious. Whoa. It's a snake.
You can eat snakes. In the whole history of the KFC, they had to have served one snake by accident.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
They probably serve snakes on purpose.
That was the
You-
inspiration of that whole scene from Temple of Doom.
You, KFC specifically,
Yeah.
you all trek across the snowy field.
That's why they call it KFC now, because they legally can't call it chicken, because it's actually snake.
It's just they could legally call it KFC, but they had to make sure all the snakes are very scared before they die.
Mom, my drumstick's 2 feet long.
Cool. You trek across the snow towards the icy pass. All the while, you hear rumblings in the snow about you. That seem
we walk-
familiar.
We walk without rhythm.
Roll for performance.
6.
Oh, man. 18.
9.
Ubad and Lee walk without rhythm, but Wiggles has really good rhythm when he walks.
Wiggles, stop that. Wiggles.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, you like this? You like that? Okay.
And you walk. You
forward, 2 steps back. Something, opposites attract.
You make it to the mountains with no snow worm attacks. And you what this looks like is you can see you somebody make me a perception check actually.
It's a 18.
You notice near the end, when you're almost to the mountain, you once again came across the footsteps in the snow that looked like light lady elf footprints that you were following last section, and they lead to
I can tell the gender of these footprints from the lightness of the arches.
you can see like there's like a dip, a crack in like the mountains, and you can see a bunch of like pythons hammered and a rope set up such that someone climbed up them. Also, I think Lee figured out the gender from like a really good survival roll last time.
How far up does it go? Like looking up.
It goes up like 20 feet and over a ledge.
All right, I will begin climbing.
Cool. You do that, and you make it to the top, and it's your kind of... You see, like, a crevasse that goes ahead and kind of turns. And it's, like, the kind of thing where you have to, like, walk sideways. It's, like, pretty skinny.
Oh, so like
But-
two like cliffs with a gap between.
Yeah.
That kind of crevasse. I'm not sure I can make it through here. With the
It's
shell.
it's turtle width.
Is it turtle width?
It's turtle width.
Can we see how far this goes?
No. It kind of curves. It's like... If you look like 100 feet forward, it kind of seems like it curves and ends. Or it ends as far as you can see.
Is it pretty dark inside this crevasse?
Yes.
Can I step into the crevasse and pull out the celestial compass
Yes.
and see if it works? Now that I'm below the horizon.
From what you know of the celestial you're not... Does that count as the horizon?
I don't know,
But-
I mean, probably not.
From what you know, the celestial compass needs to have a clear view of the night sky, which a shadow from a mountain is not.
I mean, isn't the night sky just a shadow from the Earth mountain?
Wow. Okay, the
It is.
celestial
You
compass.
think about it, man.
Celestial compass. You see, look into it, and you see a man dancing, and he says, "Never gonna give you up."
Damn ghost pirates.
I attack him.
Well, do you guys want to go down this crevasse?
So you just said it. Funny.
What? Get your mind
Yeah.
out of the poop deck.
No. Yes, I do.
Okay, we're right behind you, Sir Wiggles.
I mount my steed. So,
Are you
I don't think the steed could fit in here.
What are you saying, that a turtle is skinnier than a seal?
are you calling my tofu fat?
It's a large
Yes.
riding seal.
Yes.
Okay, the tofu can.
How long can I shrink him for?
How long can you shrink him for? That's a good
Um,
question.
I can do
Now.
1 minute at a time. So, how fast can you run holding a small seal in your arms?
That's a second level spell to save a second level spell.
That's true.
Hang on. Really fast. Because I love him. Okay,
Now-
tofu.
Does it get a little wider above? Like if we put him
Yes.
on our heads and hold him?
Sure. Tofu is like 3,000 pounds, though.
Okay, let me
Hey,
check.
not on stream.
Why are
Not
you
that
assigning value to different weights? Why are you the one doing that? I just stated a fact. You put a judgment on it.
Not in public. It's okay, tofu.
Is there
Don't-
something wrong with being 3,000 pounds, Simon?
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of skinny for a seal cake.
I can push, drag, or lift 540 pounds. So, how much can you guys push, drag, or lift?
Does it say how much a warhorse weighs?
I'm just gonna say tofu, buddy. It's been a journey, but I'm just gonna summon you on the other side, probably. Okay. And if someone can put him in his glove,
He's too big for the glove.
hey, not in front of tofu. Okay,
Like,
tofu.
it's not that he's too big, it's just that I cannot hold him in my hand. So therefore he will not fit in the glove. Is how I believe the glove works.
Right. We're gonna leave tofu behind.
Right, Hayden, I can't just grab something and
It needs
glove
to be.
it. It has to be.
It needs to be less than 50 pounds.
All right, let's chop off his head.
But Ryan, if you're ever tired of walking,
Ryan looks up at you and says, "Why would I tire of doing my job?" And he walks on ahead of you.
Ryan, you seem to have some deep-seated resentments, and if you ever want to discuss that, on the clock or off the clock, I'm making myself available.
I do not know of being off the clock. I am an employee in your
Yeah, well, I said on the clock as well.
employ.
I said on the clock as well, so...
I would never stoop to do something so unprofessional.
Also, I think most employment is not like 24 hours. You do get some time off most days. You know, bathroom breaks, sleep, eat.
Yes, you get a 30 and 2 10s for every 8 hours you work.
Most employees aren't so professional as I.
Personally, I like to eat during the 10s, and then I just sleep during the 1 hour lunch break. That's really the trick.
I never eat and I never sleep.
So emo.
That seems very unhealthy.
He looks
I mean,
very
that's true.
unhealthy.
I've seen you curled up into a little ball.
Such is my defense posture.
All right, Sir Wiggles, we're right behind you.
Okay, I'll see you on the other side, tofu. We venture forth.
Cool. You go into this crevasse, and you see the footprints are kind of like sidling along. They seem like they're going sideways too, like boop 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 boop. And you're coming to a point where you see kind of the sides of the cavern close in above you such that you would enter a tunnel. And the footprints seem to continue.
Okay.
I put my hand out to make sure it's not just like a painting of a tunnel.
Your hand goes through.
Okay, it's legit. Let's do it. Sorry, that happened to me one time. Very painful on the nose.
Like, you have to get the shading just right. It's not like you can just swath of black paint on it. Like, you really have to work on the, you know what I mean.
It's magic.
How's your nose?
Fine, thank you.
Cool. You venture forward into this tunnel, and suddenly, Wiggles, your ears perk up, and you hear some echoing from down the tunnel, just like.
Ubed, is your butt okay?
Is his what?
Yes, Wiggles, is your butt okay? Do you have worms again?
It sounds like. I hope not. It sounds like somebody.
You've been dragging on the ground again. You've been doing that little dog scoot.
You're not supposed. Not in public. Not on stream.
What stream? What's a stream?
I'm gonna let the guys
Ryan,
know.
it's like a small creek.
Guys, I think there's something up ahead. It sounds like Lee's butt. So we better be very extra careful. Sorry, Lee.
I thought Lee had declared.
There it is again. Definitely. Did anyone eat that 300-year-old meat?
You all hear it now.
Ooh, can we identify the sound?
Make me
10 minutes as a ritual.
a nature check.
Nature, I'm good at that, but I rolled a 2.
I'm bad at that, but I
You
rolled a
think
20!
9. It's a 9.
I rolled a
got
20! I got a 20. Okay, sorry.
Lee, you think that Wiggles is hungry? Wiggles, you think that there is a snow worm in this tunnel?
Okay. Do I think that it's hungry?
It sounds like it's getting closer.
It sounds very familiar. It sounds like one of those snow worms. Oh, we're in a crevice. Guys, it's
Are we
getting
still
It's a trap.
Are we pretty
Closer.
close to the entrance to the tunnel still?
You're like 100 feet in.
We could go back out to the crevasse and like do the chimney thing and go above the tunnel and let it go under, and then we drop down behind it. Or
Yes, I understand exactly what that was, but why don't you explain it again, just in case, Sandy looks over at Sniffles or Ryan.
What is the order? Is Wiggles in front, and then Lee, and then Ubad?
yes.
Yep.
Roll initiative.
Yee-hoo! Nice.
10.
Let's go. Dirty 20.
11.
Can we squeeze by each other or no?
No. Lee, what were you?
10.
10. Suddenly, you see, here out of the dark, you smell something dank and wormy smelling. You know that that smell how worms smell, the smell that everybody knows.
Ooh, bad.
Come in, and you see whatever
It's
light,
ironic that the dog is blaming its farts on everybody else.
whatever light is in this tunnel. You see glinting off some worm teeth ahead of you. As the worm kind of like squeezing through a little bit and starts coming towards you. It seems like it's 20 feet ahead of you.
Can I cast a bonfire directly in front of its nose?
Yes.
Or if we're in initiative, I can wait.
Wiggles.
Okay, I'm going to cast my Shield of Faith, and then bonus action Fluffy Pug, raising my AC by 3. And I get my shield. I say, "Get ready, boys. It's stinky."
Cool.
That's it.
Ubed.
It's coming at us.
It is coming at you. It's wiggling its way towards you.
I am going to cast Hex on it. It has disadvantage on strength checks.
Lovely.
And then I am going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts. And that is, does an 18 hit.
No.
And what about, so a natural 1 for 10 won't hit either then.
No.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Lee.
I will cast a bonfire, filling a 5-foot cube of flame directly in front of it.
Cool.
So it will not take damage now, but if it moves forward, then it will. And I will start my blade song again.
Okay. The worm, with unnatural speed and strength, thrashes towards you in the tunnel. How much damage? It needs.
Yeah, dex save.
I'm imagining how a dex save would work in this situation. It seems it tries to coil over the bonfire, and no way that saves.
9 fire damage.
The dice, they tell their story.
The worm, it does seem to, its scale seems to singe a little bit, but it doesn't seem to take notice. The worm attempts to chomp at Wiggles. Does a 19 hit?
No. Bink.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Wait, are you in +2 plate?
Hang on. I do have my new plate armor, don't I?
So you're +2 plate, you have a shield. That's 22. You have your
My shield of faith, and then
20.
my
So yeah,
thing.
what's the shield of faith is another 2.
2,
So you're
And then-
25.
25.
Jesus! I messed up.
Yeah, plate +2, man. That's a bad idea.
Well, you win some, you lose some. And then strength contest, and I'll roll twice.
Hmm. 9.
14.
Oh, you doubled it.
The worm grabs a hold of you, and you are grappled.
Okay.
Wiggles, what's up?
Wait, is its tail still in the bonfire as it ends its turn?
It's probably yes.
Okay, then it
yes.
needs another dex save.
What's the DC?
15.
Yeah, it takes damage again.
9 fire.
Cool. Wiggles.
Hedgehog. I shoot out my spikes. No, I'm gonna try to get free of this, and I'd ideally like to roll behind him. So,
No. This is a single file kind of thing.
let the dice tell us. Okay. Well, if I can't-
Unless you get a roll so good that you could roll through solid rock.
then in that case, if I can't get out, I'll go in.
Okay. You can go out, but you can't roll behind him.
Oh, I was saying like try to get out of his grasp and then like roll over top of him behind him. But that's fine. I'll just go.
You could probably try and climb
in.
on top of him. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
You do have a mounted combatant feat, so you're excellent at riding things.
Okay, we can try that.
Let's go. Tell the story, dice. What am I rolling? What do you want, athletics?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 19.
Does it beat a 24?
Yes, it does.
Oh wait, I gotta roll twice.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Does it beat a 24?
Yes.
I rolled a
Yes, it
natural.
does.
I rolled a natural 20 at the second one, so you are still held.
Okay. That's it, I guess.
You do not want to like attack.
Oh, can I do? I thought I couldn't attack.
That was your move, I'll say.
Yeah, right. Sure. Then let's do it. First one's gonna be a great. So the first one's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Hits.
That's right. And let me just go the second one now. Second one is a 19 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. Okay. Oh wait. Hang on. I'm using my old stats. It's a 20 to hit. Dirty. Because it's a +2.
Miss.
Okay. So the first one, I'm gonna roll a dice and right here, and I need you to make a Constitution check. You know.
Just in
No,
case he's
didn't
hungover,
pass.
it's a check.
Okay. 13 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that's it. Wait, did he fail or
He failed. He failed. He failed.
Oh, he failed. Okay. Then I want him to, let's see. So I get to choose his damage resistance becomes, his resistance become vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. I yell that out to everybody. His damage, his resistance becomes vulnerability.
Ubad.
Ubad will shoot out his Eldritch Blasts. And that is a 28. 2 28s to hit.
That hits.
And so that is 9 necrotic,
Cool.
15 force damage, and 3 cold damage.
6 cold damage. Wow.
How
9
long?
necrotic. 24. So that's going to be 30 damage total.
How long does that resistance become vulnerability last for?
1d4 turns. Let's see. 1 turn. And that is Lee's turn.
So with Wiggles on top, can I just swing a hammer?
Wiggles is not on top.
Oh.
Wiggles is still in the worm's jaws.
Oh, so I can still swing a hammer at the worm's jaws, though?
Oh,
Yes.
wait, sorry to interrupt. I forgot one thing. The
Push
worm
him
is
back?
pushed back 20 feet.
Okay. That happened.
Nice.
Dragging, and he's yeah, he drags Wiggles back with him.
Okay, I will run up and, well, I guess I'll bonus action cast my Tortle Shroud.
Cool.
And I will do Radiant. I could do Cold, but in one turn that will become useless. I will make my 2 attacks with the hammer.
Cool.
Oh boy. Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
What about a 17?
Nope.
Well, that was useless.
Cool. The worm attempts to chomp down on Wiggles. He chews twice, and it somehow doesn't hit.
I get right in between the teeth.
I know what that's like, worm. I know what that's like.
I'm using I'm using the sweet moves, my rhythm.
And then you smell something kind of like rancid burbling up, and you hear something rumble deep inside the worm.
Ubad,
Wiggles, go.
Ubad, is that you? I'm gonna try to get free one more time.
Yep.
All right.
I'm worried
That's
this worm
what's up.
is about to give birth.
That is a 21.
Miss.
This guy, I swear.
Oh wait, no, that's not a. That's a strength contest.
Okay.
You're free.
Oh, cool. How am I free?
You tell
I know
me.
that's like a very Braveheart question, but
You tell me.
is he very high up off the ground? Is what I want to know.
No, you're in this tunnel. It's like can't be higher than like 10 feet tall.
And are you saying that's my movement?
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. That's gonna be a miss, and that's gonna be a, let's see. Sorry. 22 to hit.
That hits.
That's a hit. All right, let's go.
Wait, 1 sec.
I'm adding anyways because it'll take me a while.
Never mind, it's a miss.
I miss. Never mind. Jeez. I don't know how we keep missing each other with these high rolls. It's amazing.
Ubad, what's up?
I also yell out, I think something's coming out of the worm. So I'm glad I didn't go in.
Yeah, Ubad says something's coming out of the worm. My Eldritch Blast through its ass. And that's 2 that. Well, those both miss.
Nice. Lee, what's up? Or Ubad, do you want to do anything else?
No, that is Ubad's turn.
Lee, what's up?
All right, another 2 strikes with the hammer. Okay, one of them misses. The other is a 27.
That hits.
Okay. Ooh, that is a very good damage roll. It's going to be 20 normal damage, and then 3
Normal
radiant,
damage.
magical bludgeoning damage.
3 irradiant?
3 radiant damage. It is knocked back 5 feet, and I need a strength saving throw to be knocked back another 15 feet.
It missed. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Hex messes up saving throws, right?
Just checks.
Okay, it actually... It still gets knocked back.
Okay, gets knocked back 20 feet. And then, hearing something might be coming out, can I try to, like, use my movement to chimney my way up to the top of the cave? If it's narrow enough that 2 people can't stand next to each other?
Make me an athletics check.
19?
Yeah, that works. You hear the worm go. It opens its jaw, and acid billows out of its mouth and pours into the cave. And everybody, and it's like splashing all around. Everybody, make me dexterity checks. Lee, make me a dexterity check with advantage.
Saving throw?
Yes, saving throw.
Okay, I got a -2. 16.
It's a 3.
What do you need to make?
You gotta make a 15.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Bitty boys.
Wiggles and Ubad both take 16 acid damage. Lee, take half that.
16?
Yeah.
8?
Oh, and Wiggles and Ubad both make Constitution checks.
Hey, 6.
All right. 22.
Ubad, you're poisoned.
Again.
Wiggles, what's up?
That was 22.
You're fine.
All right.
But it's your turn. It's your turn.
Smash. Let's smash time. Smash. Great. First one should hit. That's a natural 1.
Cool. You hit something, specifically rock bottom.
You know, I am. At least I'm getting better. That's a 2. So 1, 2.
Well, you're up from rock bottom.
Okay. Then since I'm free, I think I'm gonna. Let's see. We're engaged. I'm just gonna stand here and take it. Hold up my shield. And I get advantage on persuasion checks when I'm wearing the shield. So, I'm done.
Ubad.
Poison disadvantage on attacks.
Poisson. Poisoned. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, yes.
Okay, not too bad. The first one is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And the second one is a 10 to hit, so I'm going to guess that misses.
Correct.
That is 12 force, 1 necrotic, and 3 cold damage, and it is pushed back 10 feet.
10 force, 3 necrotic. Got it. The cold damage doesn't seem to do
12
anything
force.
anymore. 12 force, 3 necrotic. The cold damage seems to shake off the cold damage now. Lee, what's up?
All right, I will jump down and run forward and take my 2 attacks. I believe those are both going to hit. This lower is a 21.
Nope.
No? Okay.
21 does not hit.
21 does not hit. Well, the higher is a 25.
That hits.
Okay. That is going to be... the Radiant. It's going to be... what I forget. 17 magical bludgeoning and 1 radiant.
Cool.
It is knocked back 5 feet. Please make a strength saving throw to be knocked back 15.
How long does Hex last?
At his
at
level,
this point, a while.
like 8 hours.
Okay, that's fine. Does a... It doesn't affect
Well,
saving
I
throws.
do
so...
have to make. I have to make a Constitution saving throw to see if I'm still.
Yes, I made my
Concentrate.
concentration check for the round.
I make it.
You made it? Okay, cool.
Okay.
And it passed. It got a 24.
Okay,
for the...
so it's pushed back only 5 feet. I feel
Cool.
like we have pushed it back a lot, though, right?
It keeps coming back for it on its turns.
Well, I ran up, for what it's worth.
Yeah. There you go. That's fine.
Yeah, you tell me.
I'm trying to figure out the geometry of you and Wiggles both attacking at melee.
I was up at the ceiling
Don't worry about
on
it.
his
We
turn,
pushed
and then
it
I
back
jumped
35
down.
feet.
Okay. The worm seems to be enraged. And charges forward and is going to chomp 3 times at Wiggles.
What? But he's 10 feet behind
Oh.
me or something.
Okay, fine.
Ubad pushed him back.
3 times at Lee.
Perfect.
We need minis.
That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. What's that blurry thing? And then you
See?
once again. Oh yeah, make a strength check.
All right.
No, Wiggles. No, Lee. You don't got it. I rolled a 1.
18.
And once again you hear something burbling inside of it.
Uh-oh.
Wiggles.
Giant and acid attack. Great. Boy. Can I hop over it? I don't want to get puked on again.
You can try.
I'm gonna try.
It looks like there might be just enough room in the tunnel above it that you could go in.
I'm doing it. What do you want? Athletics?
Yeah.
Can I give him a hand up with my reaction?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's going to be advantage then.
23. Advantage?
You're-
Natural 1. So 23.
You are in the small space between the worm and the ceiling.
Oh,
Whether
this is
that-
uncomfortable.
Whether that's a good thing is yet to be seen.
Okay. This is my move. Okay. Can I attack now?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna take one attack with my Star of Pain. That's gonna be 22 to hit.
It's a miss.
That's a miss. All right. Then my other attack is going to be with the Splinter of the Tarnished Vessel. Oh, that's good. 19. Hang on a second. How does that work? 23.
That's a hit.
Yes! Really? That's sick. I'm not actually. Don't answer that. I'm just gonna go. Cool. So. Okay. That's a dagger. So nice. 4, 8, 10 points of damage.
10
points
points of damage.
10 points of damage. An iron dagger with jagged barbed spikes. And I guess I'll bonus action pick a damage type.
Okay.
Hits with this weapon, do that type of thing. So fire? Can I say fire?
You can say fire.
All right, she does fire now. My
Okay.
fire dagger. Sweet.
Ubad, what's up?
Ubad is going to back up 30 feet. So he is 65 feet away, at least probably 70 feet away from the worm.
Cool.
And so that is a 21 to hit, which I believe misses.
Yes.
And that is a 22 to hit.
That misses.
22 misses?
Yes.
It's a tough
Okay.
worm.
Lee, what's up?
All right. Did that blow the worm back at all?
It missed twice.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
How long is the worm? Can I see the end of it?
You can see the front of it.
What about the other end?
You can see the front of it.
Okay, I will look past Wiggles in the corridor and Misty step behind him onto the worm's back.
Sure.
Can I high five you as you ghost through me?
Yes, I pass through your hand.
Yeah.
Now that I'm 30 feet back on the worm, do I see the end of the worm at all?
No.
This is a long worm. Okay, I will just take my hammer and try and hit straight down.
Do you have dark vision?
I don't think so. Is it really dark?
It's a tunnel and no one made a light.
But there's
So,
like
yeah,
there's an entrance not too far back, right?
it's dim light, sure.
Okay. I will take my hammer, and luckily you don't need much light, to slam it into a giant worm that you're on top of.
Cool.
They both miss.
Sweet.
Sort of.
Ubad, make me the worm is going to belch acid again. Makes me a dex save.
From 65 feet away?
Yeah, it's a narrow channel that you're in.
That is a 9.
Cool. You take 17 damage. Make me a Constitution save.
That's a 17.
You are no longer poisoned.
Oh, wow.
Cool. And the worm, feeling stuff back, is going to attempt to buck and crush the two of you on top of the tunnel.
What is that? Dex save? Con save? Attack roll?
This is gonna be strength save. Yeah, make both of you make me a strength save.
I got a 15.
Do I gotta?
Yes.
8.
8?
Wait a minute. Yep, 8. Wait.
Lovely. Just yes or no?
8. Is this like even odds?
You both are crushed on the top of the ceiling for 27 damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Even with my shell?
Your shell begins to crack.
Oh no. Luckily I have turtle wax. I mean shell wax.
Wiggles, what's up?
Nice. So if I'm crushed between the top of the cave and this worm, do I have to talk like this?
You
Do I
would-
need to-
The worm were like,
Okay, so I can talk normal.
yeah.
With my free speech action, I'm gonna yell "Ubad!" Throw a whale down its throat, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and take my 2 attacks on top of this giant worm with magic weapons for a miss and a nat 20.
Cool.
I had to say it like that for emphasis. Natural 20. That's okay. Thank you. Yeah. I heard a little angel speak. He told me to smite. Great. So first off, that's gonna be let's see, 8. That's gonna be 8 damage, and it's gonna be fire damage.
Cool.
Cool. And then I'm gonna cast a and I gotta roll that damage again. So it's gonna be another 5.
Cool. You did 26 fire damage. Weird.
Weird. And then on top of that, I'm gonna have my my smites. Do an extra. How does this work? 3 radiant damage.
Nice.
Yes, I did it right.
How many d8 did you roll?
How many d8 did I roll?
For your
yeah,
smite?
probably one more. 2.
You critted, so you get 4. Even at
Okay.
first level.
Great. So thank you. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. So an extra 11. So 27 plus 11 plus 3.
Cool.
I'm homeschooled. I don't know how to do that in my head. So,
Ubad, is that your whole turn?
That's Wiggles.
Wiggles, what's that your whole turn? Yeah.
oh, yeah.
I was saying Ubad, it's your turn, then I went back to Wiggles.
Can I-
What is that?
Can I talk like this anyways? It's kind of fun.
Sure. Ubad, what's up?
Ubad is going to use a bonus action to fly,
Cool.
and then he'll probably take him a couple turns to meet up with everybody on top of the worm. And he's going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts, and they both miss.
Cool. Lee, what's up?
I will try for another. I will try for 2 attacks first.
Cool.
And by the way, I keep using Booming Blade on one of them, so I guess I should keep track of which one and tell me if people move.
Oh, you should tell me that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's actually been a lot of voluntary movement. We've been pushing it back, and then we've been hitting it.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 5 and a natural 20.
A natural 20 hits.
Let me see. It's going to be a lot of dice. It's going to be a total of 36 damage. And the radiant is the same, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then can I use my movement to run towards the back of the worm, or maybe crawl, if that is how fast I can go?
Sure. Crawl.
Crawl. Okay, and if it moves, let me know.
Okay. The worm is going to attempt to crush the 2 people on top of the worm again. Makes me strength saves.
That is better. Much better. 23.
That is worse, much worse. 4.
The worm attempts to buck and does 19 damage
Wow.
to Wiggles, but Lee, you are able to do like a cool push-up or something, and push the worm away, such that it does not crush you.
Oh, at all?
No.
That is very good. Because even that half damage is going to be painful.
That CrossFit's been really paying off.
And you hear something burble inside of it.
8th Ryan.
I'm fine with that. It's okay.
We lost track of Ryan this battle.
We often do.
The last few battles, but he always wants the loot.
Probably got stuck in the crevasse with his giant halfling muscles.
Wiggles, what happened to you? Or what's going on?
What's going on? I'm stabbing. I'm liking this dagger, so I'm gonna keep using the dagger. Wow. I rolled a 19, so I know that hits. 19, 20, 24 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's just do the other one right now. 24. 23 to hit.
That hits.
That's tight. That's 2 hits. All right, here we go then. 2 and 1 and 3 plus 11 fire damage.
By 11, do you mean 22?
Yes, I do.
And that's total?
Yeah, that's total. And I'm gonna try to use my movement to run off of the back. I have dark vision.
You can crawl. There's not enough room to run.
I'm a dog, so I do that like little dog paddle crawl.
Okay.
Am I going anywhere? Is Lee in the way?
You're going half speed. I assume Lee's faster than you because Lee has Blade Song.
Yes.
Show off.
Ubad, what's up?
Ubad will fly as far as he can. So hopefully he's kind of up by the top of the head of the worm.
Yes.
And he's going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts. Wait, Ubad doesn't have dark vision. Can he see 300 feet past, like, the worm? Is the worm that longer than 300 feet?
You can't see the end of the worm.
Okay.
You can see like darkness, just like 50 feet total, and there seems to be worm there.
Okay, well I can't do that then, so I'm just gonna do more Eldritch Blast, and that is a crit. And what is that one again? That is +5 +8 +9. 22 misses.
Yes.
Okay, well the crit hits, and that's all that really counts. So that is a 23 force damage, 2 necrotic, and 3 cold. And he's
23.
Well, I won't push
23
him back.
2.
23 2, and then I think the cold damage doesn't do anything.
Correct. Cool. The worm looks like it's at about half health now.
I'm gonna go make some coffee.
Lee, what's up?
Well, this is starting to
It
feel.
looks like it looks angrier than it was before.
It's starting to feel a little dangerous. So I guess I'll bring out the big guns, and I will just cast a fireball down towards the back where none of us are.
Okay.
That'll be a dex save.
Is it possible for a worm in a tunnel to even possibly make a dex save against this? Is that even a possible thing? We'll give it disadvantage.
I rolled 2 20s.
What's it got a it didn't make it.
15. Okay. This is a pretty good damage roll. It's going to be 33 total fire damage. So hopefully that does a big chunk.
Math is hard.
66.
I don't think that was
66
the
minus
hard
his current health. Okay. Google helped.
Thank you, Sir J.
You fireball and you blast in the tunnel, and the worm screams, and you can kind of in the blast you can kind of it looks like you've blasted the worm in half almost, and so the front half of the worm has been detached, and the whole tunnel around you shakes, and stuff starts crumbling a little bit from the roof.
I'm going to bring it all down. If we die, it's going with us.
This is tight. I'm loving it.
Cool.
That's it.
The worm screeches and thrashes around and attempts to crush both of you again. Make strength saves.
But I'm crawling.
That is a critical 20. 24.
19.
Okay. Neither of you take 28 damage. And the worm is going. The Ubad is flying by his head, so the worm's going to snap at Ubad. And does a natural 1 hit?
No.
What about a natural 18?
Natural 18 will hit.
You take 12 damage. 12 bite damage. Wiggles, what's up?
Let's go. All right. That's going to be a miss. And that's going to be the same miss. Back to you, Rob.
Are you not moving or
Yeah,
anything?
I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm shimmying. I'm dog paddling down this worm.
Cool. I suppose you make it to where Lee was ahead of you, right? Okay. So you can't make it past Lee.
Because a 19's a miss, right?
Cool.
You can maybe push me.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Ubad, what's up?
Can I see the part where Lee blew off half the worm?
You can see that it happened, but after the light dissipated from the fireball, you not really. Because you have brought no sources of light down here.
Except the fireball.
Well, that light lit it up for a
It was
second.
brief.
Yeah, I'm fine. So,
Wait, isn't there a bonfire?
No, that's long gone. Sorry. When I cast Spirit Shout, it went away.
Also, you pushed him pretty far past the bonfire. Would have been.
Okay. So if a spell says to a space you can see, then I can't do that. I am going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself and move up 30 feet, kind of flying on top of the ceiling.
The ceiling's like 10 feet tall, so you can like hang out 10 feet up.
Yeah.
And you're still in front of the worm's head, or are you trying to fly over the worm?
I am flying over the worm.
Okay. Lee, what's up?
Okay, if I go forward, can I make it to the gap in the worm that I saw briefly in the fireball's light?
How far away did you cast your fireball?
Well, it's got pretty far range, but I just wanted to get far enough not to hit us, so I don't know, 40 feet?
Can you crawl 40 feet?
I can crawl at half speed. I can crawl 20 feet.
You can make it halfway there.
Okay. And then I will raise my Warhammer to hit and be like, wait a minute. I'm the smartest turtle in this tunnel, but I've been using Booming Blade instead of Green Flame Blade. That is a terrible idea. And I will switch barrels to the Green Flame Blade. Ah, that is 2 18s, which is 26. Those both hit, right?
Yes.
I hit with both. That's a first. Okay, so I will roll the Green Flame Blade separately. There's no second target within 5 feet, unfortunately. Okay, it is going to be 6 fire damage.
Cool.
And then a combination of 31 total between the two hits of magical bludgeoning and radiant. Wait, did I keep my...
Cool.
And that is it for me.
The worm is... He's making I'm not happy noises. as he attempts to buck up and crush the three of you. And everybody make me a strength save.
I forget, does an 18 do it?
15.
An 11.
Ubad and Wiggles take 12 damage. Wiggles, your turn.
Let's see. Does a 22 hit?
Yes. No.
Ah, all right. Those are my attacks. I rolled them. That's it.
Are you moving? Was that a yes?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm shimmying.
Cool. I guess say you're about even with Lee.
Let's race, bro.
Ubad, what's up?
So how far down the worm is like the severed part?
It was like 40 feet past Lee when he cast it, and Lee was like 30 feet down the worm when he cast it, so like 70 feet down the worm.
Okay. So I'm at 30 feet down now, so I will go and I will fly another 30 feet, and I'm 10 feet away.
So
And
you
you
are.
know what? I'm
you're-
actually just going to use my action to dash and fly another 30, so I will be 20 feet past the.
I don't think you can make it past Lee and Wiggles, who are 20 feet.
10-foot
past
ceiling?
20 feet, 10-foot ceiling, and then there's a worm, and then you two,
How tall's the worm?
like tall enough such that you can't stand up and have to be crawling. And I don't think an elephant can make it past a turtle in that space.
Yes, but a flying elephant.
And a crouching turtle.
The thing about flying is I think you can move 30 feet and you don't need a crawl speed. You can do like a Superman thing. But you're all like bunched up 20 feet from the end now. It's my ruling.
Well, don't dash then.
Okay, then.
It counts.
I'll use my action for more Eldritch Blasting. And that is a 23 to hit.
Hits.
And that's 13 force, 4 necrotic, and 3 cold.
13, 3. How necrotic? Isn't Hex down?
Oh, you're right. Hex is down, so no necrotic.
Cool. Hey, what's up?
Wait, and I push him 10 feet away from us.
Oh, you're shooting backwards?
So
Nice.
Okay.
I'm shooting backwards. So now we are all at the severed part.
You only hit. Did you hit with 2?
Well, I hit with 1 and we were 10 feet away.
20 feet.
I was 20 feet away and you couldn't get past me.
Okay, 20 feet. Okay, so we are 10 feet closer.
I'm gonna say you shot the thing and everybody let go for a second and flew 10 feet down. Sure.
Well, it's
Sure.
more like it got pulled out from under us and we like tumbled. Oh wait, on
That
my
works.
on my turn I should have moved it 5 feet also, and have the strength saving throw. I forgot.
Well, you didn't.
I didn't.
Lee, what's up?
Okay, let's see if I can land a couple hits again. Nope. 18, 19.
Cool.
But I will use my movement to move off the end.
You're in on the blasted section of worm, and you feel a pebble hit you on the head.
And I am enlightened.
Ubad and Wiggles, make me strength saves.
It's a 13.
7.
You both take 14 damage. As the worm
Walks
bucks.
down.
Oh my god. So am I.
You're
Really?
both down? Lee,
Yes.
What's up?
They should have healed.
Okay, so they're 10 feet. Wait, what's my range on this?
They're 10 feet from the end of the worm, and the worm there's like a bloody stump of worm thrashing around in front of you.
Oh, like the other one is also thrashing around?
No.
Okay, one of them is like dead. One half of the worm is dead.
The tail section doesn't seem, it seems to, it's like kind of going like there's like some nerves firing it, but it's not like thrashing around in a dangerous sense.
Okay, well this seems pretty dire.
It's completely immune to cold damage, right?
It seems to be the case.
Okay.
Can I grab them and pull them towards me or not really?
You can make, it's like a pretty tall worm, so you'd have to like.
Alright, I will just use my last 3rd level slot and toss another fireball well over where the guys are.
Sure.
So that'll be a dex save.
It didn't do it.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll with the computer. That is 37. Fire damage.
That average?
That seems above average. Because 8 times 6.
A boom comes from down the tunnel, and the section in front of you tenses up and stops wriggling, and you hear the loud boom. You feel shaking all around the tunnel around you, and you hear down the section where you came from. You feel it sounds like the tunnel collapsed,
Ryan, no.
and you hear Ryan is standing next to Lee. Says, "It's quite a pickle we've gotten into." And you hear what sounds like a thrashing head of a worm still alive on the other side of a cave-in, but it seems like it can't get to you anymore.
Oh. Because if you cut a worm in half, both live.
And you're
So
out of initiative.
it didn't even kill the worm? Nice.
No. It had...
So here's my question: if Ubed and I were both knocked out when it dies, do we get the experience points?
We're not
Or
doing
no?
experience points.
Yes.
It sounds like it had about 5% of its hit points left. And and maybe it'll probably bleed out because it's mostly just a head.
But we don't know.
Well,
And you're out of
sorry I
initiative.
blocked. Sorry I blocked the tunnels, guys. My only healing spell is a 3rd level spell, so I cannot heal. But I think we have some healing potions, so figure that out.
Sniffle comes up next to you and says, "I have a healing potion." And we'll find out what that healing potion does next week on ComeDy&D.
Sniffles, how the hell did you get by that worm? Were you underneath it?
Tofu, what are you doing here?
I think we have to fire Ryan. He didn't do anything.
And I am. Thank you, Sirenscape and Gamescape.
Thank you, everybody. Are we raiding?
Critical Role, let's do it. What if they do the whole, like, you're our 1 millionth raider?
I don't think they're going to do that.
I don't.
Thank you, Lord Random Factor, for the subscription. Guys, give us a follow, give us a subscribe if you like us. If you hate us, well, then you really need to subscribe. See all the bad things we can do.
It's true. And tune in next week to find out what is actually on Simon's hat. Oh, he just gave it away.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. And, there go the viewers. Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Night all.
Bye.
Bye.